gift right this holiday season at 4 Wheel Parts, where between now and December 25th, for every $50 you spend on a 4 Wheel Parts gift card, in-store or online, you are automatically entered. Buy a $50 gift card and you get 1 entry. Buy a $100 gift card, get 2 entries. The 4WP gift card is the gift that keeps on giving this holiday season. But holiday savings are happening store-wide. So now's the time to take advantage and shop deals for your truck, Jeep, SUV, or UTV. Visit 4WP.com today and check out the 4 Wheel Parts Holiday Gift Guide to see all of our holiday savings and specials. 4WP's holiday savings are here at all 95 4 Wheel Parts stores nationwide and online, where you can shop and have your order sent straight to your door or pick up in any of our stores for free. Find your local store or shop online today at 4WP.com.
All right, we are live once again with the KMC Wheels Fishgistics Baja 1000 show all day today, presented by 4 Wheel Parts and fueled by F&L Racing Fuel. It's time again for another update. It's midnight. It is now the next day, the day after the Baja 1000 started. This is about the only race that we go into the next day with updates on, and we still got a ways to go. So I hope you guys are still awake. Grab a Monster. This is actually a green Monster here. You just can't see it because of the green screen. But this new flavor is actually pretty good. Ultra Paradise. Suggest you guys try it. Pretty good Monster flavor. So let's go look over at the leaderboard and see where everybody is. Not much change since the last hour, I don't think. The only change I can think of is that Rob Mack had some downtime. He pulled into a pit over here at like mile 580 for a while, and Nasser was able to get around him. The 89 and the 41 all got around Rob Mack. So Rob Mack had a problem for a little bit, but he's going again now. So good for him, and hopefully he keeps it going good. But like I said, Nasser Al-Attiyah, he's actually running in third again now. So he's running third physically, him and Toby Price. Toby Price did the first half of the race, more than half. He drove all the way to 540, and then Nasser got in, and now Nasser's going. So hopefully they can get it to the finish. Now, Luke McMillan's tracker's not updating right now. It hasn't updated in 10 minutes. He is still in front, though. So Luke McMillan is going to jump back in front of the 10. The 10 did make up a little bit of time from the last hour update on Luke. So a little bit of an update there. The 10's gaining on the 83. Once the 83 updates again, we'll be able to see exactly where he's at. But it hasn't updated in a few minutes. Then the 76, that's Nasser Al-Attiyah. He's coming along back there. Robbie Gordon, still coming along, always fan favorite. Everybody likes to follow Robbie. Ryan Arciero had some trouble earlier today. He's going again. And then the number 30, Robbie Pierce, they're actually having a really good run this race. They've just kept going. They haven't really had any issues. They've just kept driving, and they're having a pretty good race. Andy McMillan, he was out early. Bryce Menzies rolled the truck in the Mike's loop, so they were out of contention for the win, but he's going for the championship. He just has to get a good finish here, and he should win the championship, depending on how many trucks are between him and Luke McMillan. It's going to come down to him or Luke who's going to get the championship. But I think if Andy finishes where he is right here, pretty sure he'll still win the championship. So that's what he's going on here. So let's see. What else are you guys saying? 77's running. Yep, he's right there, 7th or so. We got the 50 Zach Langley back here. Now here's your first spec trophy truck, AJ Jones, Jesse Jones kid. He is whoops, that's not the specs. Let's turn the specs back on. So there we go. All right, the 279, AJ Jones, he's been out front all day. So AJ Jones is still leading that class, followed by the 261 of Jeff Bader here, and then we have the 204 of Sarah Price. Now, I think we have a Class 1 calling in right now. Let's see if we can get this going on here. Hey, what's up, man? You're live on Fishgistics.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, so who do we have on the phone here?
It's Eric Schinberger, co-rider, car 162.
All right, so we have the co-driver for car 162 who was riding this morning with RJ Anderson. How was that ride? It looked like that was a pretty exciting ride.
It was really good. RJ's he's a badass. Was a good pick. Didn't kill the car and just drove awesome. He did a little stunt driving out there, but maybe if you talk to him later, you can get the fine details on that from him.
Well, it looks like you guys had a good run. You guys have been, you guys are up front right now, and you've been up front pretty much all day. So who's in the car right now?
Brendan gone and his nephew Jake gone are in the car right now, and they're taking it from 500 to the finish. And in between was Buddy Kemp and Danny Parcell.
All right, so you got the final drivers in now. They're going all the way to the finish. It looks like right now they have about a 15-mile lead or so on the next one car, which is Mason Cullen behind them there. So hopefully they have a smooth run the rest of the way.
Yeah, them guys, they're running good today. Everyone is running good.
So did you guys have any issues during your car? Did you have to get out and do anything, or did you just sit in the seat all day?
No, I got to sit in the seat and hand out microfibers to clean our shields. That was about it. No flat tires, no issues whatsoever.
So how was that? We know it was pretty wet. How wet was it really?
It was bad. Like I say, we did some stunt driving out there. Whoever was in Walker's helicopter, they got a good view of one of them. So.
Right on, yeah, definitely going to be one of the wettest races.
It was wet.
Yeah.
I went through, I believe, 25 microfibers in 225 miles.
25 microfibers in 200 miles. That's probably got to be a record for a Baja race, or close to it at least.
At one point, I couldn't find the last bag. It was under the seat, and then it finally made itself available right on a long highway section. We were hanging them up trying to dry them out because we knew we had to go back out in the crap again.
Well, you guys did a good job of getting through there, and yeah, hopefully they have a clean run to the finish.
Yes, I hope so too. I hope, I just hope for just keep on trucking,
Right on. Well, thanks a lot for calling in and giving us a live update. It's always rad to check in with guys just after they get out of the car earlier and give us some live check-ins from down there in Baja.
Absolutely, and thank you for what you do, man, keeping us all up to date and all that. I've been watching it on my phone ever since I've been out on all the classes. So thank you for what you do. Right
on. Well, we're gonna get to doing some other class updates. So when we hang up here, you can turn it back on and watch some more updates.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, thanks. See ya. All right, so that was a check-in with the co-driver of the 162 car, which is currently your lead Class 1 car. So as you heard him say, he went through, 25 microfibers in 200 miles. That's how wet the beginning was. Usually you need like 2 or 3 microfibers maybe for that many miles, and if they usually don't even get wet, so you can usually just keep using them. So that's pretty crazy how many microfiber towels they went through. So speaking of Class 1, like I said, that's your first place Class 1, the 162 we just talked to. Second place is Mason Cullen. We talked to them earlier too. So they're second place. Then third place Class 1 is going to be, I think it's a 129 right there, Brandon Bailey. So that's your third place Class 1. All right, what do you guys want to check on? Someone says TP. Who's TP? Is that Toby Price? We already checked on him earlier. He's out of the car, and it's now Nasser that's driving, and they are in third position right now. Luke still hasn't updated. His tracker hasn't updated in 16 minutes. So I'll keep checking on that throughout this update and see if we can get it to show up. But let's go look at some of the other classes while we have you guys here. The Force Induction Pro UTV class. It's been Wayne Matlock all day. Still Wayne Matlock out front. Justin Lambert. So, okay, we got a little change here maybe. It looks like one of the Monster Energy athlete. We've been checking all the Monster athletes all day. This one right here, Justin Lambert, that's one. He's now in second place, and Craig Scanlon has dropped back to third place, it looks like. So it looks like Justin got around Craig, and then back to Wes Miller and Matthew Burrows here. He is also a Monster Energy athlete. So we have 2 Monster Energy athletes in the top 5 of the Pro UTV Force Induction class right now. So that's pretty cool. They're having a pretty good run in that class. Pull up the naturally aspirated UTVs. You can see they're actually almost caught up to the turbos again. So Kristen Matlock is only like 20 miles or 30 miles maybe behind the other ones. So yeah, 1954 and Caden Wells right on each other actually, within 0.1 of a mile of each other. You can see it just updated less than a mile there between Kristen Matlock and Caden Wells. And Caden Wells is still going to be in front once it updates because it hasn't updated for 3 minutes. So that's them. What other updates? Both the Wilson cars are out of the race. Class 1 update for you guys real quick. Both the Wilson cars are out. We confirmed that with Brad Wilson. Bummer for those guys. They're out. Hammer truck. Looks like Casey Curry is in the lead. He's actually going pretty fast. He's at mile 470 already. So Casey Curry is in the lead. Shannon Campbell is second. Let's look at your top hammer trucks. Let's see. Someone's asking for the 14. The 14 tracker hasn't been working all day, so I have no idea where Bobby Picoy is. He's running really good, and Cameron Steele actually got in that truck, I think, a little bit ago, was what the rumor was. So we'll see how that goes. I think Cameron's in there, but we don't know where he is exactly. Hasn't updated in a while. I know he's past where it showed up right here because that was an hour and 13 minutes ago. So that's what we'll see. Someone's asking about the 54 Troy Herps. Someone else says they're out transmission. So the Herps entry is out. They blew a transmission. And let's see, what other class do you guys want to see? You guys want to see anything else? Class 11. Okay, last time we looked at them, they weren't moving. Let's go see. Are they moving? What do you guys think? Okay, I think they're moving. They're moving again. Class 11s are moving. We have hope. There is hope left for the Class 11s. The 1113 is now moving 20 miles an hour, hauling ass at mile 259. Then the next Class 11 is moving again, too. So 32 miles an hour, even faster. Dang, that's pretty good for Class 11 at mile 250. Then the 1111 is not moving. So but we got 2 moving out of 3, so that's good. This other one is not moving back here either, the 4th one. So there is a couple Class 11s moving. So hopefully they'll keep going. Well, we know they're going to keep going. Just when are they going to finish? That's the question. I don't know if a Class 11 is finished in the time limit at a Baja 1000 in many years. They usually finish, but it's usually after the time limit. We'll see. I don't think this year is going to be any different, honestly. Okay, Bronco check-in. Bronco is moving at 11 miles an hour. There's all kinds of bottlenecks up in this loop up here by Mike's. So they've been just in a bottleneck after a bottleneck after a bottleneck. So the Bronco is definitely clear of a bottleneck right now because they're moving. But they are losing to the boot now by quite a ways because the boot got through there pretty cleanly. Watch the bottlenecks. We turn this off. Let's go look at some bottlenecks real quick just to show you guys. So all these cars are in the same loop. So they're barely, 0 miles an hour, 13, 8, 15, 16, 16. Okay, these are all moving now. Looks like Brandon Walsh still moving, mile 299.9. That's pretty good for him. Then, let's see, 724, Dave Cole still behind him, Edward Muncie. Okay, looks like the bottleneck is pretty much cleared there. Might be a small one right there with a couple cars. So it's starting to clear itself up. That's good. I don't really see any major bottlenecks right now. Maybe one right here a little bit. Yeah, maybe right there. Just 2 cars. So it looks pretty clear in there, actually. The Mike's loop is starting to clear itself out. You know what it is? You get one car that's in the way or tries to make up a hill. Everybody has to wait until they make it. You just got to help each other. Go one, you go back, help the next guy. You go back, help the next guy. You got to keep it going like that. It's the only way you guys get through there. So, yeah, the bottlenecks actually look to be not too bad right now. Everybody's moving up there in the Mike section. Now, once all these guys get to the other summit, we might get more bottlenecks, but we'll check. All right, I think that's going to do it for this update. People asking the overall bike time. I don't know a bike time. I haven't seen it. The 1X1, if you are just joining us, the 1X is the overall winner on bikes. I don't know what the time was. And is Robbie in the 77? Yes, Robbie's probably back in the 77 now. Damon's probably out, but I don't know that for sure. So, yeah. All right. Big thanks to KMC Wheels, 4-Wheel Parts, F&L Racing Fuel, Rigid Industries, Alford Distributing, Michelob Ultra, Hostile, PCI, and Monster Energy. Gonna be look at that. It looks kind of cool. So you can see through the Monster can. That's kind of cool. It's because it's green. All right, we might have to bust out the helmet for the next update. I know some of you guys are wanting to see that, so we'll see. Now that it's 12 o'clock, these are the fun hours. The next couple hours, we got to make it entertaining for you guys. We have to stay awake here. We got the crew behind me doing a great job on all the updates for our clients. Everybody's still awake. That's good. So, yep, see you guys back at 1 o'clock with your next update.